guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, February 25th, 2022. Welcome to another eBay video. We're in the middle of a bad, nasty ice storm. You probably can't tell, but it's actually raining right now and it's freezing when it hits the ground. It's only about 29 degrees, so things are pretty bad. Anyway, they predicted this storm well in advance. They did a good job of it. So I was afraid we were going to lose power today, and we still might. So I went ahead and I pre-recorded today's video yesterday afternoon, which was Thursday afternoon. We're going to segue into that right now. And please pay strict attention to it because I have a lot of important points to cover, including cancellations and including deadbeat bidders. So yeah, guys, one thing you all have to admit is I always try and tell you the truth. All right? I don't sugarcoat anything, especially this weather. We can't get a sunny day ever. Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, February 25th, 2022. Welcome to another eBay video. Today I'm going to be discussing handling cancellations on eBay, which seem to be on a serious uptick. We're also going to be talking about why there are still so many deadbeat bidders on eBay. We're going to talk about your comments, questions, and concerns, and some other cool things too. As you can see, it is still cloudy and nasty. We have not had a sunny day in as long as I can remember, and there are none forecast. Nothing but clouds, rain, and snow. Jesus Christ, man. If any of you guys had to deal with consistently cloudy weather, you'd be frustrated and unhappy too. So please put yourself in my position before you judge. Let's go inside and let's get to the video. All right, guys, I'm going to start, as usual, with your comments, questions, and concerns from last week. Chris Tiger wrote, I have a question. What do you think about the new features eBay is planning to add? I'm excited about the video upload. And I'm going to truncate the rest of his question for brevity. I am not at all excited about the video upload because in my line of work and eBay mode it would not be helpful. Not one bit. But if you guys feel it's going to help you, good. Go with it. L.J. Whitmire wrote, my store has best offer on everything. 3,500 items. It works well for me, but you do get a lot of deadbeats. I restrict any buyer that has 2 or more unpaid items. That alone knocked out the majority of non-payers. It looks like by summer, eBay will get rid of buyers who don't pay. If you accept or they accept, then their accounts will be charged immediately. No more unpaid items. What I believe happens is that some buyers send offers on multiple items and only pay for one and let the others just sit. That's okay. I wait the 4 days, do the unpaid item thing, so that those of us who restrict buyers with unpaid items won't have to deal with them anymore. L.J. Whitmire, I'm the same way as you when people don't pay. I got a little bit of a story you're going to like, which I'm going to go through once I read the questions and comments. When people write to me and say cancel, I don't ever cancel. I won't do it. I let that unpaid item thing take over. But let me read the rest of the comments. Travis W. wrote, with managed payments, I absolutely do not accept cancellations. I don't sell a lot of items, so when I get a cancellation, it really screws up my bank account because that is where the refund comes from. Yes, I get reimbursed, but it takes up to 4 days sometimes because the managed payment system is so slow. I shouldn't have to go without because somebody made a mistake or because eBay showed them the same item cheaper. Listen to me, Travis, and listen to me, everybody watching this video. eBay is still showing our competition's items after they purchase from us, and that is what's causing this big problem with cancellations. Dennis Copper wrote, eBay sales this week are booming. There's one curious thing though. Do you ever think that eBay puts the brakes on us when we have too many sales? I will get a surge, then it will line out another surge. This pattern is consistent. I'm wondering if eBay is hiding my stuff. Shouldn't there be a never-ending surge? I have almost 50,000 items, which includes many variations with quantity, and I own the market on some items. Under normal conditions, you would expect an arrow going upward steadily, but I expect eBay is looking under the pancakes, giving room for others. What do you think? Well, Dennis Copper, I've heard this before. And I too have experienced these peaks and valleys where one day is just non-stop and the very next day is dead as a doornail. I honestly don't have an answer for you, but let's just say it does seem a bit odd. Zxcgary wrote, a lowball offer to me is less than what I can sell the collectible item to a dealer for, so I decline them. Joe, you're right again. Every day for you is cloudy. How many days per year do you get that are 99% sun? Jesus, Gary. I don't think we get any days that are 99% sun, but we do get some days that have breaks of sun. I was tempted to take a picture the other day. They had forecast we were going to have breaks of sun in the afternoon. So what I did was I laid out a bunch of items out in the back there, totally closed off the lot with traffic cones over there, and I just waited like a freaking expectant kid waiting for Santa Claus. I kept looking out the window, watching to see if there was going to be a break in the cloud line and would it line up with the sun. Finally, it did. And I ran out there and I must have taken 200 pictures. But that's not a lot when you consider each one of my items has a full 12 pictures. So that was Wednesday, I think. Don't quote me on what day it was. But we've had nothing but clouds and rain and Jesus, man, horrible. The worst weather. And like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, I know some of you people out west and down south think I'm a bit psychotic with this complaining about the weather. But if you ever had to deal with every day cloudy and nasty and not being able to take good pictures, it would definitely frustrate you too. Now I want to move on to some main topics this week because they're really important. Guys, before I start in, let me remind you that there will be a seller check-in on March 10th, which is approximately 2 weeks from today, give or take. If eBay has sent you an invitation, please acknowledge it and register for the event. And you will be among the first to know as to what's going on with the spring seller check-in. That being said, let's talk a little bit now about deadbeat bidders, cancellations, and all the things that really, really, really bug us on eBay. My sales this week have been nothing short of excellent. As I told you a week or two ago, I've been using the best offer feature on all my listings as a test to see how it would be. It's now been 2 weeks, and I can tell you 100% equivocally, my sales are way up. There is no doubt in my mind that having best offers on my items is helping my sales, giving me a boost in search. Now, I know some of you guys write in and say, well, you're selling things cheaper than usual. That is true. But in most cases, these are items that are considered dog items that I've had listed for many, many months. And I have no problem at all in lowering the price for a serious buyer. I'm happy to do it. I think Adding best offers to your listings is 1,000 times better than sending offers to watchers. Most of you guys understand this, but when someone sends you a best offer, they are expressing to you that they are genuinely interested in your item. All right, maybe they want it cheaper than you want to sell it. I get that. And there's always a chance you may get stiff with a deadbeat. But these people, for the most part, are genuinely interested. Whereas people watching your items are not interested, in my opinion. I have found them to be among the cheapest, most slovenly people. None of them ever respond to anything, no matter how cheap of an offer I send them. So I'm going to continue with best offers on my listings. Now, it would be unfair if I didn't tell you about the negative aspects. So I'm going to tell you about them now. Let's talk about the deadbeat bidder aspect. I know it's hard to believe that in February 2022, eBay is still plagued with deadbeat bidders. But I will look you in the eye on camera and I will tell you that it still is. And why they've let it go on this long and let it get this bad is just beyond me. To my knowledge, there is no other online forum that allows deadbeat bidders other than eBay. And not only do they allow it, they sanction it. There is absolutely no penalty for being a deadbeat bidder on numerous items on eBay. What I'm saying is, you could accept, or you could place best offers right now on 5 sellers' items, not pay for anything, and nothing will happen to your account, and I'm saying it on camera. I wish I didn't, but I am. That's what makes my channel different from many others. I will come out here and I will tell you the God's honest truth as to what's going on, whether it's good or bad. And this week it's both. It's good and it's bad. It's good because sales are great. It's bad because there are deadbeat bidders still permeating eBay. I had something happen this week that's never happened to me. It's not unusual for a person to shoot you a best offer on your item and not pay. That's not unusual. What happened to me is highly unusual. I think you'll all enjoy this. I woke up Saturday morning to some best offers. And one eBay buyer had left me 2 best offers on 2 similar items, both for the same car. The car in question is a Chevy Celebrity. I'm mentioning this because it will help you understand my mindset a little bit. I am not a fan of anything made by General Motors because lately all they're putting out is junk. The Chevy Celebrity was a very widely sold car, but very, very few remain on the road. Enough said. So what this buyer did was he sent best offers on 2 similar celebrity items. Now, there is no way anyone in their right mind is going to purchase both of them. I know that. So I'm thinking to myself, why did he do this? So I figured what happened was he placed the best offer on the first item, then spotted the second item and liked that one even more and placed the best offer on that. So I said to myself, what I'll do is I'm going to accept both offers. Most likely then, he'll probably write to me and ask me to cancel one of them because he only really needs one. And in that case, I would definitely cancel for him because he's still doing business with me. Kabish? If someone makes an honest mistake and buys 2 items and only wants one, I will cancel. That's one of the few times I ever will cancel. So I accepted both his offers. About an hour later, here comes the message. Item number 1. I don't really need this item. I'm not going to pay you. That I kind of expected. 10 seconds later, message for item number 2. I don't really need this item. I'm not going to pay you. That's 2 items. He didn't say anything like, oh, I made a terrible mistake. Would you please forgive me and cancel or help me out? No. Why not? Because I suspect he's done this to many other sellers as well, and he knows that he can get away with anything on eBay with impunity. And he's right. So I did exactly what, who was it? I think it was LJ Whitmire or Travis, one of them. What one of them said earlier. I did nothing. I let a few days run out, 4 days I believe. I then filed the unpaid item cases on the guy, and my items were automatically relisted. Now, somebody mentioned in the comment section that they automatically block people who have 2 or more unpaid item cases. Do you think that eBay still applies unpaid item cases to buyer's account? If they do, the person that I just dealt with should have automatically 2 just from me alone, right? Plus, who knows how many other people he did this to. Right hand to the Christ child. I don't think eBay is applying unpaid item cases to anybody. Be careful. All right? I honestly feel that's the truth. Let's now talk about cancellations, because this is another thorn in my side. This just happened to me the other night. I'm going to explain to you guys in detail how to spot if a person has canceled your items due to eBay showing them your competition's items cheaper after they bought the item from you. I had hoped to do screenshots about this, but I just don't have the time, okay? So I'm going to do it verbally, so listen and pay attention, okay? Stop what you're doing, those of you who are really interested in this, and pay attention. Let's say you sell an item right now. You get a ka-ching. Ka-ching! All right! I made a sale! 30 seconds later, cancellation requested. Once again, right hand to the Christ child. The odds are it's because eBay showed them your competition's items cheaper than yours. How do you prove this? I'm going to tell you a way. It doesn't work every single time, but it does work, I would say, about half the time. Here's what you do. Go to the item that just sold that the person wants to cancel on. Let's just say his name is John Smith and his feedback is 20. Go to his account and click on his feedback. Look at his most recent feedback left and read the comment. It will say something like, paid right away, thank you for your purchase. On the right is the seller's name, okay, and his feedback. Immediately click on his feedback, and when that comes up, click on feedback left for others and look at the most recent comment or comments and see if it's for the exact same item you just sold to your customer. If it is, that is ironclad proof that the person was shown the item cheaper from eBay, by eBay, and undercutting you and undercutting me. And I am freaking sick of it. You want to know what eBay's take is on this? Because I've spoken to them and I've gotten 2 different answers. Answer number 1, and I'm paraphrasing this. We want our buyers to have the best buying experience possible on the platform. So we're encouraging all sellers to price their items as competitively as possible. In other words, it's a race to the bottom, which is stupid on eBay's part, because the more we sell our item for, the more they make. All right? In past meetings that I've had with some of the eBay higher-ups, and this goes back over a year because I haven't done anything because of COVID, I was told that eBay was going to stop doing this, but apparently they have no intention of stopping. So for those of you guys who are really frustrated with the amount of cancellations immediately after your item is purchased, you can thank eBay for showing your competition's items cheaper than yours right after the sale is made. It is still going on. When accepting a best offer from a buyer, you need to be very, very careful. Don't just look at the price. Let's say you have an item listed on eBay for $100 plus $40 shipping. It's a large item in a 17 by 17 by 8-inch box, and it's going to cost you every bit of $40 to ship it cross country to California. All right, that's the item. Let's say a person sends you a best offer, and the best offer is $95. Don't you dare click that accept button. Don't you freaking dare. You do your homework first. Click on Review Best Offer. When that screen comes up, first thing I want you to do is check for any love notes. Because I've had buyers throwing out decent offers on my items, and hidden is a love note that says, shipping is to be free. Or this price is including shipping, which is not the way they're supposed to do it. They're supposed to only negotiate on the price because it clearly says, and this is eBay's words, this does not include shipping and handling. So please be very careful about that. I've caught a couple that tried to sneak that by, and anytime they try that, I automatically decline. Automatic decline. That's number one worry. Number two worry. Let's say they send you a good offer and there's no love note. You then need to go click on their feedback number. Let's say their feedback is 20. Click on that and see if they've done recent activity on eBay. If they have, that's a good sign, a very good sign. It means the chances are pretty good you're going to get paid. But if you see 0, 0, 0, run as fast as you can. All right? Especially if the account was created in 2015. All right? That is a huge danger sign. I'm not telling you you shouldn't accept it. I'm saying I wouldn't accept it. And the last thing to do is check on the feedback that they've left for their sellers and see, just in case, if you have anyone with what I call Christmas tree feedback. All colors, mainly red, where they've negged their sellers. That means you're dealing with a difficult buyer. You may want to think about not accepting that offer. I think that's about it for this week, guys. I actually have a few more items I'd like to talk about, but I have things to do, and I have to cut this short today. I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Every Friday, I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful as an eBay seller. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section what you want me to hit up next week, and just maybe I'll be reading your comment live on the Crazy New York Driver Show. As I said, sales were very good this week, and I expect this trend to continue. I hope you guys are doing well. Guys, it's like the lotto. You have to be in it to win it. List your items daily if possible. Keep listing. It's the only way your stuff will sell. I still say that in spite of the cancellations and the deadbeat bidders, I still say eBay is the best place to sell your used items. Go out there, make a ton of money on eBay, rock on, and peace! And next week, it'll still be cloudy. We can't get one freaking sunny day. It's so sad. So sad.